That I've been using since 2016. Yes, it's almost 10 years since I've been using this specific broker. And I do a pretty much a review here and there, like from time to time, basically just to keep you on the safe side. And more importantly, if by any chance this is like the first broker you're gonna open, or you're having a bad experience on different brokers, then just go ahead and stick up until the end of this video. I'm gonna give you like the pros and cons in regards to this specific broker. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today, I'm actually going to talk about IC markets. Is it a scam? Like, what are the issues that I've been having? What about withdrawals? Let's go ahead and talk about that. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into Forex, crypto, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button below and let's begin. First things is, what is IC markets? Look, IC markets is a broker that is fully located in Australia. I'm unaware of different locations maybe that they have, but mostly they're located in Australia. Let me look at the website. Maybe they changed something, but it doesn't make any actual difference. It's actually located as, oh no, this is the license. All right, I don't have the exact address here, but pretty much is an Australian broker. Why is this so important to mention it? Because we've dealt with a lot of brokers that are, registered like offshore, overseas, or mostly in countries where there are no regulations. Now, you already know that in regards to regulations, I'm not really a fan of it, especially, a fan of trusting 100% a broker just because of the regulation. But it is true that whenever the broker is located in a country where you know that if something happens, they're going to pursue the actual owner, then you're good to go. If they're in Virgin Island, maybe if something happens, then unfortunately nobody's gonna be able to catch him. You know what I mean? So Australia is actually a very legit country. So I'm actually this is the first thing, right, that I want to mention. Now, second of all, it is an actual broker for Forex. Okay, so basically what it allows you to do is to use their platforms in order to trade Forex using leverage and so on. Now, this information is only for people who are very new. You guys don't know anything about Forex. Well, basically, or you how these people make money, how does it work? Well, basically, a broker is a company that allows you to put the money in. They give you the tools, and then you, with the tools, then you can say, hey, the price is gonna jump, it's gonna drop, make money, and then withdraw the profits. That's what a broker is. It's someone intermediate between you and the assets, or global currency, could be stocks, could be indices, whatever. That's what a broker is. And this is what IC market actually is. By the way, I am going to have a link in the description of this video to IC markets. They do offer free demo accounts on any of their platforms. So make sure that you actually use those demo accounts, especially if you're new. Link is in the description of this video. Now, something that I've never done before when it comes to IC markets is actually to share with you the reviews that we have online. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few websites, just random websites, I guess. You see, I'm just gonna go with the first 4 websites. Some of them probably are gonna be affiliate websites, but we're gonna check them out anyways. On Trustpilot, which is a company that I'm not sure now, but before, it used to be very shady when it comes to bad reviews, because you can actually buy good or bad reviews anywhere. It's just crazy. But it is still one of the best websites and the most popular website actually to leave a review. So we got 5 stars a day ago, 5 hours ago, 3 days ago, 1 day ago, and so on. We can take a look at all the answers. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the bad one, because that's the one that I want to know. It says this was updated 1 hour ago. Our account was activated today. We found out they have a UK telephone number. Thinking for Nicholas. All right, so basically they had an issue and now they updated it. Awful live chat support agent. I have contacted customer support live chat as a potential client. So he's not a client. Asking about the business model, USP, and offerings. Unfortunately, the agent did not reply to any of my questions and literally told me that to go find myself another broker without even telling me the offerings. This doesn't count as a bad review. I made $10,000 on this broker, and in total losses were like $5,000. I decided to deposit €50 and flip them to $12,000. Have in mind, the account was fully verified. As soon as I hit my withdrawal button, they started coming up with excuses and remembered credit cards that were on my son's name from like 7 years ago. These guys are completely scammers, and when you hit a decent withdrawal, they won't. It's not true. It's not true. And I understand the issue because I did have that issue in the past. I used my brother's credit card in order to deposit $200, flip my account to 5K. And when I withdrew the money, they were like, whoa, you use someone else's credit card. What's going on? And it was a tedious scenario because it took like a couple of weeks at least to figure this out. I had to send bank statements from my brother, and pretty much I got a warning like, you can't use someone else's credit card. That happened like 6 years ago, 7 years ago, I don't remember. But if you like, let's get serious right now. You can't use someone else's credit card. Doesn't matter if it's your father or your daughter, doesn't matter. In some cases, the only legal credit card that you can use is your spouse. And I don't think it applies for brokers. It usually applies for shopping online and so on. This review, I wouldn't count it because I'm pretty sure, he can actually get his money back if he actually wants to. All right, it says updated 18 hours ago. Accounting does not help me make excuses to prolong withdrawals. I've been contacting them and have to wait days for an email. It's crazy. The live agents are cool, but they can't help you with withdrawals. Look, one thing that I've actually been looking like a consistent complaint is in regards to the support. It doesn't seem like an actual complaint about the broker. So I would say we're good. Then second website. All right, this is an affiliate website. That's for sure. This is the affiliate link. But the pros and cons, it's pretty much a good review. 84% or 84 as a score. 4.1 right here. No US clients. All right, this is my FX book. It's actually not about rating. And we have right here Wiki Effects. All right, this is the first time I actually see this website. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but the score is 9.09. So the first 4 websites that we saw, everything good reviews. And that's basically what I wanted to see online or see with you, is that overall the broker has very little complaints. And you saw the complaints were in regards to customer service, which I don't know. I had my issues with customer service too. I just didn't put in a review online, but I could say that, yeah, they could do better. But in the end, awesome broker. And you can tell by the online reviews. Now, why is it that I actually use this broker? I got 2 reasons. And just so that you know, in the past, I used XM, good broker, by the way. IC Market's way better. I use Forex.com, which you probably know if you're in the US. I used eToro. I used Admiral Markets. I used Capital.com. I used CoinEx. That's just at the top of my head. So I've been using a lot of brokers. I mean, I've been in this business for over 10 years. And one thing I can tell you, the only reason why I stick to this broker is because they pay. Look, platforms, MT4 platforms, everybody has. MT5, everybody has. C-Trader, a lot of brokers have nowadays. Can it be connected to TradingView? Yeah, a lot of brokers can be connected to TradingView nowadays. But what's the reason why I stick to IC Markets? Is simply because they actually pay. Okay, what issues that I had with Armill Markets, for instance, my deposit wasn't showing. It was a whole issue because my deposit wasn't showing, which is crazy. Other than that, I believe IC Markets has the trust, my trust at least. And I have a whole history of withdrawals with them with no issues. And bank account, not crypto, which makes it even more legit. So yeah, that's why I use it. That's one reason. And the second one is because of the platforms. I mean, I love, and a lot of you guys already know, I love C-Trader. Just love it. Simply because it's easy for beginners and it can be connected now to TradingView. Now, one thing that I'm noticing right now is the virtual private server, which is a VPS. They actually have access next level trading, execute UEI in trouble-free environment without the need to additional computer hardware, backup internet or power supply, all thanks to VPS. Is it free or is it asking me to log in? I'm gonna have to look into it. 5 minutes, we understand traders. Wow, I think it's included. Look, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe, because I'm not sure. I'm going to try to check it out later on. But if they do offer VPS, I'm switching a few robots that I have on funded accounts to IC markets. It's just insane. This is the first thing I'm actually looking at it. But yeah, another reason why maybe I'm gonna keep on using it. Now, when we talk about withdrawals, I barely mentioned it before. One of the most common things that have been happening over here in the Forex niche is that more and more often withdrawals and deposits have been made through Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. Now, although it's good because I actually love to have withdrawals through Bitcoin because I hold Bitcoin and stack Bitcoin and so on. The fact that you have the option to have a bank wire transfer, it just changes everything. IC Markets now allows you to deposit through crypto, card, bank wire. I'm not sure if they can allow you to withdraw it. Probably, yeah. I haven't really tested it, but I love the fact that you can actually have a withdrawal into your bank account. One of the issues that I actually face in a third world country like this is that whenever you receive like a large amount of money, people go crazy in the bank. They were like, whoa. I even had one bank account closed because they didn't understand like my business. And they were looking at thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars weekly. And they were like, okay, this is something we don't understand. So they shut my account down. That's how dumb they are. Whenever you actually have a wired payment from, let's say, Australia or the UK server, depending on where they actually will send it from, gives a lot of more legitimacy, especially to banks. That's what's important. And like in my case, for instance, selling and buying Bitcoin, it's really frustrating because you actually have to give the Bitcoin to someone on Binance, P2P. Some of you are familiar, and then that person needs to transfer the money to you. So you can't really withdraw through Binance and show the bank like, hey, this is my withdrawal from Binance and receive the money. No, you have to deal with an intermediate person. So it's just insane. I'd rather have a bank like transfer from IC Markets into my account, and the bank says and sees that I'm actually dealing with an actual international business. So that's actually always something good. Withdrawals from Bankwire take around 2 days to hit my account. It says 5 business days tops, but it's usually faster than that. So thumbs up on it. Now, the biggest downside of IC Markets, it's definitely the country availability. If you notice at the bottom of the page, it actually says restricted countries. Raw Trading Ltd does not provide services for residents of certain countries, such as the United States of America, Canada, Brazil, Israel, New Zealand, Iran, and North Korea, or a country where such distribution or use will be contrary to local law or regulation. So basically, you see the big list that they have right here, countries which are not allowed. What can we do? Look, regulations in the US is really tough, and they already have the brokers that they need, and they don't need to have more brokers. So therefore, the rest of the world, we have different options. Like for instance, myself, I can't open my account with Natix. Natix is a kind of like a binary options broker. I can't open my account with them. I have to find another one simply because I'm not in the US and I'm not a US citizen. But for instance, the rest of the world, we have IC Markets. So yeah, downside for some people who are, don't have the broker available. For me, it doesn't make any difference. Final question, Chris, is IC Market trusted? Look, we've actually gone through online reviews and I've explained pretty much like my case and, like my experience. Therefore, I can totally say yes, it is trusted. I mean, who knows when this company is actually gonna just shut down? Because I mean, like very few companies exist for over 100 years, but for as long as I need it and use it, I'm good. So if actually you want to open an account with them as well, you can do so. Like I said, the link's in the description of this video. Open a free demo account, open an IC Markets account, use it. And if they have the free VPS, get the BLW Auto Trader and start making money with us. But yeah, pretty good news. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video. If it did, go ahead and smash the like button, support this YouTube channel. Be subscribed for more. Leave a comment in case you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.